ministry hopes to get a bigger slice of the budget pie this year is national security. Minister Gary Griffith, at the opening of a training session on money laundering and financing terrorism held today, said criminals come in different forms and law enforcement needs better tools and policies to help them tackle crime. The conference, hosted by the Caribbean Financial Action Task Force, was held at the Cascadia Hotel. Melissa Dasrath has more in this report.
By strengthening law enforcement and the legal and institutional frameworks, the Ministry of National Security can fight crime. But in order to outfit the crime fighters with the tools and to implement policy, the ministry needs a larger financial allocation in the 2015-2016 budget.
But what I've noticed is that a lot of it has to do with just basic salaries, and it's just recurring expenditure. And what I am looking at this time now is to ensure that there are proper policies, we have proper assets to facilitate the law enforcement officials. It is very important that they are provided with the tools. If they are not provided with the tools, then they will not be able to perform. The tools, it has to do with the proper systems for training for the law enforcement officials, the proper types of assets that will be required. And by getting this, it will ensure that they can then perform at optimum level.
Although Minister Gary Griffith couldn't give us the budget estimates, he did say it was already submitted to the Minister of Finance for review.
I will submit what it is that I think that is required to ensure national security. And remember, based on the Minister of Finance, he will be bombarded with requests. He now has to take this now, structure it and prioritize. And then with that, then I'll be able to go forward and implement the policies and acquire the assets that we need.
Minister Griffith attended a training session facilitated by the Caribbean Financial Task Force to ensure that TNT meets international standards for anti-money laundering and combating the financing of terrorism and firearm proliferation. The minister noted that the global body, the Financial Action Task Force, identified Trinidad and Tobago as a country with deficiencies. But he said his ministry is committed to comply and prevent economic crime from flourishing. Melissa Dasrath,